Hi, in the previous video we've learned about how to use the Motionboard feature and how to edit some of the parts that might be necessary, such as the search filter. Now in this section I'm going to show you one of the most important aspects in Motionboard, which is configuring how to connect to your database. For example, say if you have a MySQL table, or if you have any other kind of table, such as even Google Spreadsheets. Yes, you can actually connect to Google Spreadsheet as a database in Motionboard, and from there you can go connect your data, and then finally you can use your actual data instead of using samples from Excel, and just actually use real life scenario. Now I'm going to show you where you can look at your settings. Let's see here. Okay, this is the menu for the Motionboard. Okay, we back to our dashboard. We go to management, which is on the top right section of the menu. We press here, and then there will be several menu that appears, and then we will just go to here, go to system settings, and then we get to see our system settings menu. Now before we go further, make sure that your account is in admin privilege, because not every role or every account probably has the available privilege, necessary privilege to access the system setting. Sometimes you're just a user that is been set to only view. You're probably only going to see some of the menu available when you press the management button. Maybe even less than way even less than what you're seeing here. Now let's say you already got your admin account, and you go to system settings, and then you go to here. Now even then, sometimes some of the menu are not being displayed completely. That is also because you can set which menu that is being available, being shown by the Motionboard. Now it's all back to the role, the admin, and the user. Now for the default account, say if you have the admin account, you can use as it is. There's probably not going to be any difference when you're using this. So okay, let's go back to the tutorial. We go to system settings, we go to here, and then we can see several of the menu available. To establish connection, we go to connection / authentication, and then we can choose which menu that we would like to choose. So there are external connection, authentication, and domain list, and many others. So because we are gonna connecting our database, we'll just go to external connection. There you go, and then we go here, and then we can see that our account is already connected to already quite a lot of database. So this is how Motionboard connects to the database. This is our main interface: input connection and external connection. Now from here we can press new, and then you can choose which database that you want to connect. There are many connections that you can choose, and even then, if you are not seeing what you want to connect, say I want to connect to maybe, I don't know, maybe Google Sheets, which is not available by default, but you can configure. You can add the GDBC into the Motionboard settings, and it will appear in here, and you can choose, you can connect, and then you can just go ahead and configure the credentials. So it's all easy steps from here. All you have to do is just choose which one you want to connect. So say if I want to connect to MySQL, just press new, then that's going to be the result. But before we go even further, there's also the relay service that we need to choose. Relay service meaning that if you want to connect to, maybe let's say you have an external database that is separate from your Motionboard server, then you can use the bridge service, and then you can configure from there. The bridge service will install, it's just a small client that you can download, and then you can install it on your database server. And once it's installed, as long as connected between each other from the Motionboard to the server, you can get the data. It is that simple. But if not, if say your database is already in one part with your Motionboard server, then there's no need for that. You can just disable it. Let's say you can choose the name for the database. Let's say you just let me. But I'm not gonna create new. I'm just gonna show you one of the configuration, which is mine. Here we go. This is my connection settings. This is my SQL. I set the MySQL version, which is 5.1, and then we use pre-service because it is installed on my PC, my local PC, while we are using the cloud version of Motionboard. We use it, and then I configured the name of the server, the port, the database, and just press much the credential, username and password, the version, that's it. And then if we go here, oh no, it's not connected. Wonder why? That is because my service is not turned on. Let's go here. Let's see. You gotta make sure that the MySQL server, or pretty much whatever you're using, is running. Otherwise, there's no way that the bridge service can get any data. Okay, here. Okay. Alright. This is our data. This is our table, which is in our local database. Now, let's say if we want to, I don't know. So that's the way to connect our Motionboard to your database. It should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. There's nothing complicated about it. All you gotta do is just make sure that your connection is properly set up, and you're done. And make sure that the version for the database is properly matched. Then here, it's connected, and then from there you can just go ahead and just do as normally as I've shown you previously. That also works for the other connection. They all use the same method, the same concept. Choose which one that you want to connect, and then you just connect it, and then insert the credential, and yeah, you're done pretty much. So that's it. I hope it's helpful for you. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Hopefully we also another fundamentals, because Motionboard is, I gotta admit, Motionboard has a lot of features, but it might not be easy if you just go through every single feature, because not every single feature is necessary in the first time use. So yeah, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.